We'll go with that. We'll go with what does this holiday season make you feel like? What was it that I wanted to say? Oh, damn it. Making it happen. But let's see what's going on in your holiday. What do you think? This is the holiday season and used a slip and slide as an adult. Okay. Well, that's good. I like that. It's the inner child shit. Tell me about this inner child shit. Well, there's duality, yeah? Well, I'll talk about the inner child, those of you who are just kids at heart. And then we're going to talk about the parents who are not only taking gifts that they bought for other people. So it feels like they're playing, either you're immature as parents or you're opening up board games and shit that were given to your children by others because you couldn't afford to get them gifts. And having people over and playing drinking games with it. I'll wrap it back up. Let's talk about the inner children. There could be, Are there 3 of you? This could be triplets, but not everyone. 2 boys and a girl. Nope, there are 3 boys and 1 is in the form of a female. Here. This is happy. Not really. Yep, this is big kids. Oh, this is great. I really do hope that a lot of you are giving back in the community, especially if you don't have to be rich. You could buy 1 gift for 1 kid if everybody did that. I don't see many kids around where I'm at. In fact, I don't see many people, period. I'm not sure what's going on around here. Nah, it's very empty around here. Here, I want to give. This could even be food. There's water and cheesesteaks. Maybe there will be some restaurants, some places in your neighborhood giving out food. I hope so. I don't know what the homelessness is like in your area. Oh, okay. Yo, for somebody, you don't know what to get your it's a boy, it feels like to me. And I think that this is something you already have. You used to be a DJ, right? Don't you have a record player? Don't you have a whole get down with that? With the headphones and everything? With the learn, yeah. What they're saying is some of you, what you used to do when you were younger, you still have some things attached to that. It'll at the very least keep them busy. For another one, magic. Kites. A badass one. Yep. Making one. Yeah, for having them be the creative shit, having them work. Something that's going to keep them busy. Especially, I know that a lot of you aren't working is what this is. This is also for mothers where the fathers aren't working. Yeah. Cheating. Lying about going to work or on workers' comp, and they're lying about you're getting breadcrumbs from your child's father and shit. Hold on. I drawn to the fish. Oh, these could even be bigger type fish in gang related situations, or they claimed that they were. It's like, well, first of all, I thought that you were a general or a chief or a leader. Why have we been eating ramen noodles and peanut butter crackers for 6 months? You're the creative one. This is forcing you. Silver lining always. This is not so bad. I mean, it's tough. At the same time, we have a basement full of shit. We have a garage full of shit. The good thing is when they take off like this, if he just took off, this is actually the best thing for you. Have you decorated yet? There's always something to do. You even cardboard boxes. I wanted to cut out snowflakes or stars and put them on the tree. I don't even have shit to hang on the tree. We had garland and some lights I got at the dollar store. You did a lot of moving lately. You could even stencil. You have like sun or moons, or it doesn't have to be reindeer and Santa Claus. Get them into being creative again. Did he leave because he was on crack? You could make it a god or goddess type theme. Yeah, who says around Christmas you have to have Rudolph and Santa Claus? It's about doing things together. Right. It's all about prevention. What prevention? Prevention of your children following in the same footsteps as the parent who isn't there. For those of you who are fathers and the mothers aren't there, the same thing. You're single parents. Yep. King, queen, shit like that. It'd be pretty cool. I want to talk about the parents who are the big kids in a bad way. This is the toxic. Too high up. Tell me about them. Had sex against the washing machine. Right. What else is going on? If you have to, well, I don't know. That's kind of good. I'm thinking did I ever? I'm not really sure. He's somewhere, or she is somewhere, where they're inside. I doubt this is a 24-hour laundromat they did it at, so they could be lying about being homeless. Lie. Yep. Look. Trailer. Lie and trailer. You lying sack of shit, you. Money green is in the reverse. It could be prostitution. These would be the types where they keep drying the same shit over and over again. This money looks like it has wings on it. Like that shit they just blew and threw money away and thought it was going to last forever. You washing what? A pair of underwear? Well, where the fuck are you going? I know it's not for me. And developing photos. Right. I'm coming back, babe. When did they say, let's get some letters for this? Did they say they were coming right back? I'm going to go out and see if I can get some money. You know how I do. You know me, I'm procrastinator. It's like Philly said. Stop putting my goddamn name in shit, please. Unless it's good shit. You know, if Philly said that she works better at the last minute, I think I do too. Let me go out. What is today? The 22nd. There are no Christmas decorations up for someone. There's not even a plan in place. Don't wait for this cat. ZC. MV. This could be Zim, Zimmerman, Zimmer, and MC. What's CMC? Go south. You're doomed. If you, maybe you realize, I don't know, I hate saying that. Why do I keep saying that? Lord have mercy. I see clearly that if I wait, what if they don't come back like last year until after New Year's? I can't do that to my kids again. Remember, everything is a test. Carpet munching CUNT. Crucial Monster Crew. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are a female, though. Sit your ass up. With the developing photos, is that what they're doing? Taking pictures and selling them? I was going to suggest taking pictures of the feet with those feet fetish things, but these feet are less than desirable as well. They don't take care of their body. Oh, the editing. Oh my God, no. For those of you who buy photos, fetish photos, I think it's amazing. And for those of you who do it, I think it's even more amazing. But you have people now, there are people who have beautiful feet and beautiful hands and beautiful whatever else this is, and that's why it's part of maybe their contract or part of, it's something that they were given as a gift to make money off of. And you got Godzilla and Bigfoot editing their feet to sell them. Pay attention to the pictures. I believe that those of you who have that fetish, you like them the way that they are, not too dialed up, maybe tying a little bow around your toe, right? Putting little stickers, maybe some sparkles and shit. You rub some honey on your foot and sprinkle some sprinkles. You get creative. Is there an editing tool that makes your toes smaller? There is something, isn't it? Where you can a lot of you do that to your waist and your tits and shit. I wish we could just go back to, it wasn't so bad to have light filters, depending on how the light was, or maybe you broke out that day. But some of this shit, I feel bad. Men and women using them. You show up on a date, and you walk right past your date. They're sitting right at the bar, and you just walk in, and they have the gall to get mad at you that you didn't recognize them. Pay attention to when somebody wants to meet you at 12 o'clock at night in the darkest club or the darkest bar. You don't ever get a date with this. So are we just dating at night? What happens if we get married or move in together? Usually with these types, you don't ever wind up getting any further than just meeting somewhere out. The North Pole. See what I'm saying? They're the fucking go to Alaska. We're just going to date 6 months out of the year, and the other 6 months, gotta go. See you when I see you, Gail. I see Angle. Angel, that could be someone's name that's doing this shit up against the washing machine too. Angle and Keg. Oh no. The filters are working overtime. I believe the filters are working more than individuals are this holiday season. They could have a belly that looks like a keg. R, W, and Z. Taste and neck. Taste what? Salami? Did you fall asleep with a sandwich on you or something? What did they taste like? They haven't showered. Maybe you have a fetish for bigger women. That's great. Can you please clean yourself, though? Be more vocal. You're a very vocal cat. You are. You should say this. Listen, I don't mind meeting you and doing this shit. I don't mind. But when people are bigger, there's a different type of regime that comes into place. You may have to lift certain places. Like I said, you're going to have to really handle this with kid gloves, because people like this, not all, but this particular person, they will, in front of everybody, say how proud they are that they are big. I'm big, white, big, black, big, brown, big, yellow, big, red, and beautiful, whatever it is. That's a lie. You're like that in front of people because you already know people are judging you, which isn't right, but this is the world we live in, and maybe you judged other people, and this is just shit coming back to you. Maybe they're mirroring your personality. Be up front. I don't want to smell your last meal, your last supper. randomly running into you is like finding a $5 bill in my jacket. Please don't tell me that that's what you came back with, $5. I hope you're not prostituting yourself for $5. God damn. Tell me about this, please. If you're in a situation where you can't even prostitute yourself for more than a few bucks, you let yourself go completely. You must be blaming everybody else. Usually when you take, nope, all the time, Philly, when you take accountability and you acknowledge, damn, I'm here, I'm right here because of this, that, and the other. William, you don't just say, I'm here and I played a part in it. That's not enough. You don't ever learn that way. You have to actually acknowledge what part you played. What would it be? I was bad with money. I spent all my money on drugs or alcohol, gambling. 16 for somebody, you spend it on everybody else but you. You're not being you're not being punished like everyone else is. You're being shown some things because the universe didn't like the fact that you were giving to people who talked shit behind your back, and some of them, it was even worse what they were planning. Is your water off? You will refuse to admit that you're in a bind. And you could have done binding spells. Some of this is because some of you don't remember you did the shit. Do you remember doing that binding spell? Do you remember putting that pin in the voodoo doll? It depends on who the doll was on. It's huge. It really is. The phones are about to be turned off. You don't want to go home. You don't want to save. You want to save face, right? So it's easier for you now to make up a story and say that my ears are ringing, that you were arrested. But you know that he's going to ask for paperwork. What's the wristband thing? A psych eval? Oh, that's even better. Now they're just going to be able to say, see, I told you that you were crazy and the shit that you were doing, these drugs that you were doing, or... There's no way out of this situation except for to accept it and say, I'm not a good mom, I'm not a good dad. Were you the one that said you wanted a divorce and you didn't realize how expensive it was going to be? I hate when people do that. You say you're bold enough to say that you want to split up. You don't care what the effect it is going to have on your children. You think of that later, and it's usually when someone brings it up. I want to sleep with this one is usually the case. And then you realize how expensive it is. It shouldn't be, but it is. When you do it the way that the system wants you to do it, it's expensive. When you do it like an adult and you have two adults that sit down, you can split your shit without having a lawyer involved completely. And then you wind up spending all this money. You realize it's costing you more to divorce, and you keep them hanging on a string now. Do you know how friggin' ignorant that is to have a spouse hanging like this, and then in the interim of this you get angry that they start dating other people? You made it very clear that you didn't want to be with them anymore. You see them out, now it's a problem. I want to be able to go date who I want. I want you to stay put and stay home. I want to know everything that you're doing. Like, this is some bullshit here. What is this? Queen of Swords. Are you a lawyer yourself? Or a CO. This is I'm done talking. I'm finished with this. When they call you or text you, you with that feeling, you get sick. You get that nausea, that nervous feeling like you just lost your wallet or your keys. That's not good. What's up with the keg? Tell me someone bought a keg instead of giving money for their kids. You would be better off sitting down with your children and telling them the truth. You're keeping things from your kids. They don't know what to do. They're asking you if they can decorate. You're giving them excuses now that they don't deserve. Because you're waiting or hanging on somebody else. You played a part too, even if it was not putting your foot down and keeping that shit right on their neck. So everybody played a part in this situation. Don't lose focus of what Christmas is really about. It's for the kids. It's not for adults to buy gifts for each other. If you can do that, that's great. But a lot of you, you're more concerned about what you're getting from your boyfriend or your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, and your kids. It's all for them. I don't know why I had to remind people of this. I guess shit's that bad.